us that she met this wonderful, blonde, handsome cowboy.
Where are the kids? Where are the
That
kids?
was, oh, very,
It's like
very
his little
lovely.
butt cheeks.
Good mom, terrific mother.
She kept him sane. She knew how to bring him back from
Well, I'm on
some
a
of his
bonus right now.
crazy
I still
times.
have 40 more games to go. Maybe it's been.
Nice house with 4 bedrooms. They had 2 beautiful children.
His
Life was
little
good.
butt cheeks.
And then she got sick.
She went for a good
When you go to open it.
and
Jack.
she called me and said they were going to do some more tests.
I remember going from crying to laughing to crying to talking about going wig shopping to
It's over here. I have his butt on my neck.
in the 5-year-old. I think we were really positive that it was going to be just a bump in the road, and that wasn't the case.
She didn't.
Tel
live long.
Aviv is real. Tell me if this
It's
guy
just
looks like
ran
Jeffrey Epstein.
through her.
Do you have any memories from your mother?
Just
He,
one.
this guy,
When
but
she
he
was
sent me
sick,
pictures
I just
over
went
on
over her baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
guys.
he has
How are you?
security around him.
Lightest order I've ever seen in my life.
What did you do today?
That's all I remember.
He does
Doesn't
look
sound
like him.
like so much fun.
No, but I still have that image of her in my head. I can still see her. You know, even if she was on a stretcher, I can still see her.
He probably had
face.
some
Which is cool.
cosmetic surgery done if
And
he
you
was
used to have
still
a bad
alive.
diet.
So you'd never recognize him anyway.
Begins drinking
He's
drugs.
got long hair
falls
and
into
beard.
depression.
We're in like
He does
30
let
photos
alcohol
and
get
stuff,
out.
but he's got
He turns to
security all around
cocaine,
him.
He begins to slide and lose his footing.
But somehow, despite his life falling apart, he manages to
Come
hide
on.
from the kids.
No,
To his
no.
credit, Scott picks up where Beth left off. He's playing the role of mother and father and doing a very fine job of it.
For everything. He was always just so sweet.
He cooked for them, he cooked lavish meals for them. He was
Who was
the
that?
president of
My
the
alien dog.
Go before school, after school, activities on the weekends. I mean, it consumed our life. But we loved it. We were part of the team. It was our swim team. And my brother was always there. And he
There's
was
none of that.
my favorite person in the world. And he still is.
We were
I
very close.
want what I
This
want,
is just a
Mom.
consistent thing. I'm the one consistent thing that she's had too. I can just look at her and know what's on her mind, what she's worried about.
Despite the fact that
Oh my
outwardly
God,
there
no
was
way.
a solid family foundation, the fact is
Mommy,
there was
what's out there?
His persona outside
Come
the
on,
house.
Bart.
Dad of the year, volunteer of the year. He set up things. He did
What's he
everything
want?
to his kids.
Come in.
And then once he was home and he was alone,
Four?
he really
He's pissed
There
because
was
I won't let
really
him come in.
there was no one there helping us to do homework,
Wow.
keep up our grades.
Did you guys start drinking in the house?
Oh, yeah.
How old were you when that started?
All right. And then he told me he got his dream job in Texas.
A Texas recruiter calls him and says there's an engineering job in the Houston area.
Let me get my head through it.
so many bad memories here. He wanted to get away from it. It would be a fresh start for everybody.
He's like, I
No
can
matter
stick
how
your butt
good
in
Scott
stick
and John
mine.
are, it always feels like family is just a little bit short of money. And so Scott goes to his son Hayden with this insane
Love from
idea.
Australia, thank you.
We're gonna rob banks together.
He says I made a decision that this is what I want to do. I want to rob banks.
How's the weather over there?
Of course, being said, would you be willing to do something to get some money more on
Carlos,
the
answer Andrew when he talks to you.
Yes.
Father says, I don't
The
plan
weather
to
out
rob
there.
banks. Shouldn't your first reaction be, are you crazy?
Look,
Looking back on
they're
it,
walking
I can't
around
recall
you
what
like
was the
sharks,
first
swimming in the ocean.
I had a
Yes.
real struggle and a real internal struggle. I knew it was wrong, but I was really motivated by the money.
Now it's bad enough that Scott.
How's everyone doing today? What did everyone do?
But then he ups the ante.
He used Hayden to convince Abby to going along with the plan to rob banks.
How did you react?
Well, the way that he presented it to me was like,
What the frick do I look like, a
in
ramp?
order to be successful. And then it was just
Did
like,
you say
okay,
so, Mom?
you know.
Why did they need you?
Oh my God, I wasn't gonna say that, I wasn't gonna go there, but sure.
Really, there was no question. was no questions. I had no questions. They told me they needed me.
I
so
don't know if
did.
I'm ever gonna get out of this bonus.
And the
Now I
way
have
Scott
45
explained
more
it to
games to
me
go.
is that he didn't see this as a chance to.
I'm doing good. How are you?
It was a
Just
chance
chilling.
to teach his kids
Happy
about self-esteem.
Sunday.
Now,
And this is how the
54
family
days.
decides to start robbing banks
Before-
together. Hayden and Scott, they're going to be the stick-up men inside
16
the
more
bank.
days.
Abby is going to be the getaway driver.
57.
Simple plan. What could possibly go wrong?
57 more free
The
games.
morning
Oh my God.
I asked my dad, you know, are you the devil here to tempt me?
If only
And
it
his
was
answer
good money.
totally scared me.
If only. I could quit my part-time job.
There's something for everyone at Busch Gardens
He
Tampa
said,
Bay.
you guys can date here all day.
And see how you doesn't have before. And
Jack.
then
Oh,
feel the rush on
By the way,
and let the good times roll at Mardi Gras. With bold flavors, live music,
one more game.
eats for all. Busch
we
Gardens
got 8 people in the building. Hi, everyone.
Eat free with a ticket purchase. Hurry, offer it soon.
God.
Get out there and see the USA. Well-qualified buyers can get 1.9% financing on all Chevy Silverado 1500 models. Or current Chevy owners and lessees can get $7,350 total value when you trade in
Yeah.
their new vehicle.
Arlo. Arlo.
Get right to the point. I have news for you and for everyone else looking for publicity.
Down.
Ready?
Yes.
We can do it together.
I'm not going anywhere.
Really?
Does anybody want a piece of chocolate pie?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
You want a piece?
Do you
Yep.
realize how amazing this is?
What are you doing, Andrew?
Laying back.
Oh,
Until, until for
So right here. You want a piece of chocolate pie?
yeah.
Are
Okay.
you gonna come with me? Do you realize how amazing this is going to be?
Go on.
In Katy, Texas, just outside Houston, Scott Cat has recruited his
We're
two kids
eating. Usually you guys are
to
eating
join him in the family business.
all day long. All day long.
Father, who is a structural engineer, 50 years old, his 20-year-old
And everybody
son,
want Cool
his
Whip?
18-year-old
Yep.
daughter, both of them look like classic American kids.
looks so
And somehow he recruited his own children to be his accomplices.
We got 10 in the building. Hi, everyone. Happy Super Bowl day.
Well,
What did everyone do so far today?
when Scott first came to Texas, he called Hayden and said, I love Texas. There's a bank on every corner. These are big banks. They're beautiful banks. There are banks.
They're big, beautiful banks.
Scott will
Match
later
my
tell the
big,
reporter
beautiful
that this
bill.
is his way of motivating his kids.
Needed to do something where they would get a reward and feel good about themselves. And so somehow, Scott thought, if I teach them how to rob banks with me, they'll feel this sense of accomplishment they can't get in high school.
And for the first family outing, they choose the Comerica Bank.
Can you not
Picture
sit with your
this.
butt in my
A
face?
Thursday morning in August.
Go outside in person.
It's got it all. It's got the donut
Oh.
shop. It's got the radio shack.
Dude.
It's got the wedding dress shop.
Mm.
And it has a bank.
I just showered
bank.
Today, and your butt's in my
With
face.
all the other businesses.
Get out there. Go out there. Come on. No, no. Go outside. Come on. Just go out there.
They already knew how to drive
Go
safe.
on.
Now this is something they
Go sit
definitely
up
don't
there
teach you
and bark at people. Go up there.
How long did it
Go
take you
up there.
to drive from your house?
There you go. Good boy.
2 blocks away.
Don't
Rob the bank.
annoy us. Annoy them.
Does your dad do like a mental checklist for
Sitting up
everybody?
there with his
Remind
butt in
you
my
what the
face.
jobs are gonna be?
You know, like, okay, we'll drop this off here and then.
And
you allowing it.
I know, that's the thing, it's like, I'm just too busy. And you pick us up here.
The doors fly open.
And
In
here's a
comes
couple,
two
and let me get the
armed
Cool Whip.
bank robbers. They both have pistols. They're both wearing white painter's overalls. They've got white latex gloves. And they're yelling and screaming and scaring the daylights out of everybody. Give us all your money.
He walked in first and said, no one can move or put your hands up or I really don't even know. He was kind of like the muscle with the gun and I was the one guy making sure I got all the
We got some Cool Whip.
Demand money from the tellers and from the safe.
We got 10 in the building. We're doing whatever.
You're a
But
sport
when I
and
opened the door to
Jennifer's
that
got a
green,
sport.
it wasn't an issue anymore. And in fact, I was probably willing
You want
to
to split?
more than that.
Split for both.
Were people scared? Absolutely. That's been one of the hardest things to deal with.
Chocolate pudding pie coming up.
Figure out some of the. I was actually shaking
Mom,
so
let me
bad.
see that.
The employees grabbed the bag and started throwing money in for me.
The employees that inherit that
I was gonna have to think of something else to make.
Hello.
they actually heard communication coming across that walkie-talkie.
The tellers hear a female voice coming out of Scott's walkie-talkie, counting down the time, 30 seconds, 1 minute, minute 30, 2 minutes. Because at the 3-minute mark, they had to go. That was Scott's rule.
That was probably like the most nerve-wracking part of it was just come out, you know, just get out of there. My dad
It's
said, well, hold
dinner.
on. It's like, hold on for what? What do you mean, hold on?
Now, they're
What
ready
is
to
it?
hightail it out of there. But guess
It's like
what? The back door
lunch dinner.
is locked. They can't get out.
And this would be very.
What do they call that?
They
Is it
wouldn't
Linner?
run out the back door and ran right into it because it was locked.
And they have to get a teller to unlock it for them.
High drama was not as carefully planned as we thought.
Did you just drive right back home, the 2 blocks home?
Yeah, I did. It was a stick shift.
Brunch.
You could barely do the stick. You know, when you
Brunch
take
is
off,
breakfast
you
and
try to
lunch.
take off without killing it. I was like,
They walked away with $70,000.
Right.
Which is a
Mhm.
Get out of here, Earl.
in the bank robbery business. Most bank robbers are lucky to get away with $2,000 or $3,000.
I assume you've never seen so much money in one
Yeah.
place in your life.
you know, it was quite overwhelming.
The cash in your hand totally changed my mindset, my thinking. All I did was feed the greed. All I wanted was some more now.
So you were willing to rob again?
Yum.
I was, yeah.
Oh,
So
I
if
think that most people after a
brunch
really school
is
life
breakfast
was
and
with
lunch,
for a while. Get off the radar, not make any extravagant
then lunch and
purchases.
dinner would
That's
be
not the Cat family.
They used that
Linner.
money to purchase vehicles with it. And there was some partying going on.
What kind of
Right.
vehicle?
like that,
They have a motorcycle,
Good.
they have a Tahoe,
Yeah.
and they have a.
How do you like that
Ford
pecan
Focus,
crust?
Things like that.
I went and
Good.
I got my nails done. I remember that.
Get it up in
I
there.
just drove around and did like that was kind of my thing. And I definitely
What are
looked
you
at
doing
my dad differently after that though. That's for sure. I remember thinking like, is this normal? Like, does everybody do this?
Shopping, cars, partying, really nothing to show for it.
Was there anything left over?
I don't believe so. They didn't manage their money well. 2 months later.
Yep.
How long could you last? $70,000.
Is it in there?
For them wasn't so much the pre-planning, it was the post-planning. that was the problem for them.
And are you thinking to yourself,
Get all that.
what
Get your tongue on
is
there.
happening here?
It was kind of
A
like
little bit more.
dream. It was kind of unreal.
There you go.
Realized the money was gone.
Within just 2 months, the Cat family is already running out of money, and they begin plotting their next heist. But this time, their luck.
We got 7 lights in the building.
They were trying to take shots of alcohol and they couldn't even get the alcohol down because they were so nervous. And I'm like, this is not, we need to just not. My dad very much no, we have to, we have to. We have no money, we have to.
Hey, brushing besties. Yet another toothpaste that does not work. Girl, this one works. Dr. Torres?
Yeah, you need to try Pressbridge White Deep Stain Remover. Basic toothpaste smells good.
We got 6 in the building.
That hold stains to teeth, lifting them away. So wash your teeth in one day.
Nice.
Are you trying to lasso something there?
Love a BOGO from
I think next time I make this, I have another camp shell. I might make vanilla pudding and put like some raspberry pie filling swirled in it.
And I do not.
That might be, or maybe key lime. Key lime would be good.
Not again.
So we'll see. I'll experiment.
My ten,
Pizza BOGO.
my, just checking my attendance. See if I still
So
work.
how was your pie, honey?
Good.
You need another piece to really make sure?
Please, Lord, don't let our house blow up.
I really can't feel forward.
You want anybody out your vacation? Crack my code.
Funny.
After the Comerica bank robbery, the robbers walked off with $70,000.
Where's Arlo? He called when you're around. He thinks they're gonna kill some. That's not gonna happen.
Like an actual
So
puppy.
imagine you're a father who has just pulled off a bank heist using the two children. You might say to yourself, wow, what did I just do there? You think maybe that's what Scott moved on. Oh, no.
He had no inclination to keep his kids out of it. He thought they were a great team.
So they started looking around.
Finally, that was
What do
my,
you see?
my,
A walk-in on the first community.
bonus
credit.
just ended.
Why
Just
this
now.
particular
All
bank?
that
They're
time
all-
it was so bonus. They kept re-triggering. I won 12 million.
You
Wow.
from the street. So after you robbed the first bank, your job was to go scope out the second bank.
How long was it going for?
To do that because I
Probably
felt
about
like
15
everybody
minutes.
knew what I did.
I got the pie out, cut the pie, served everybody up, ate my pie.
That was super scary and nerve-wracking.
When any of us walk in the bank to cash a check, whatever, we're caught on camera.
Surveillance cameras actually capture Abby on her stealth reconnaissance mission in this bank.
Let me tell you, she is
Really?
It's Abby
Really?
doing a little recon before the robbery.
We wanted to know some of the details going into it, I guess, about how we were gonna enter and how we were gonna exit.
And when she gets back, she, her brother, and her father sit down and essentially draw up maps to use as a guide for once they get inside the bank.
Now the next step in the planning is to change their
Be
disguises.
careful.
They swap out those white
Okay,
paper
Mama,
overalls
I'm
they used in that first robbery for something else.
Orange vests, some mustaches.
Dave Hunter.
They were doing some construction
Well,
area, and that was our,
not.
our disguise, I guess, to maybe, well, walk around and know about a bank without drawing too much
You gotta
suspicion.
come out.
So it seems a safe bet would be to purchase those contractors' reflective vests so Abby and Hayden go to the Home Depot.
And you chose Home Depot because
Proximity to our house.
you didn't think that someone could trace that.
I didn't think there would be anyone following up behind us.
And like Scott did on the first robbery, he had Hayden, the night before the second robbery, go out, steal some license plates from a car in a adjoining parking lot, tape them to the license plates in the car they were gonna use to hide the real license plates, but to be able to rip them off as soon as they could when the robbery was over.
Now it's the date of the
What's the
robbery,
matter, honey?
October 1st,
Did you eat too
2012.
much?
And as they prepare to leave the house, Abby says her gang is not exactly brimming with confidence.
They were trying to take shots of alcohol and they couldn't even get the alcohol down because they were so nervous. But like, this is not.
Feeling weird.
We need to just not. My dad very, very much. No, we have to. We have to. We have no money. We have to.
Were you scared?
Yes, I was scared. It's just something new. Just like want to be over with.
Do you remember feeling nervous?
You know, I remember feeling nervous and anxious, a lot of adrenaline.
Did you announce it was a robbery?
We did. We would shout something or yell something initially. It's definitely not like the movies.
No, I'm not buying from Amazon anymore.
Were people scared?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I remember a few people
This
say
is-
still. Total shock, terror.
And it's
Scared,
old.
terrified.
He's trying to be just like Trump, is what he's trying to be.
Yeah.
Money to come out and pay their bills. Scott was able to get the employees how to get to the bank vault, and they would move some money out of the bank vault.
Yeah, and then once they get rid of Trump and all them people, there's gonna be somebody else that can do
Yes.
that.
They had
Oh, yeah, there'll always be someone else.
Abby is ready and waiting.
My dad's just like go-go, you know.
And he was saying, don't go too fast, right?
Oh,
He did not want you to speed.
Yeah. By the time we got on the highway, he was kind of, he just relaxed a little bit.
You guys went home, got a pile of cash in the house. Sure, you could keep doing this, right? You didn't get caught.
Seahawks.
In their minds, they had a clean getaway. Little did they know how many things they did wrong.
They thought they had pulled off another perfect crime until they got home and realized that one of the license plates that had been taken off had fallen off.
It was found in the alley, laying next to a dumpster right where Abby had been parked.
The license
We got
plate
4 in the
had
building.
Scott's fingerprints on it. Why didn't you just screw the new plates on?
That was for, being able to remove.
10 likes.
So
We're
smart,
gonna look at
but not
the,
smart enough.
Sure.
Then the second mistake they made was in the planning.
They had no idea that they could forge
Is
this.
his little butt, yeah, his little butt
They
cheeks.
were watching the closed circuit TV. They were actually writing down a description of the bank robbers.
But the biggest clue of all is something that a very astute police detective spots as he's going over that surveillance tape. I mean, it's so small that you.
We got 11 in the building.
He's looking at those reflective contract
And
jackets.
another
And he
drink, please.
notices, well, they look like somebody just took them right out of the package because they have nice faces in them.
What did that mean? They were just purchased.
And we were able to isolate those vests.
The purchase of those vests were made with Scott's debit MasterCard. And it
Doesn't
wasn't-
he look like him?
My
I
name.
hope you're having a
it
good
was
day
like
too.
the Home Depot. You would have to really pull that
They
picture
saw
in
it wasn't a
close
Scott cat.
and look at any
It was a young man
distinguishing
and a
markings
woman.
or whatever
But
he
you
had.
don't know who those two people
Well, you know
are.
people
What's
are-
up?
There's people out there that are
Here's the
doing that.
modern day tools that cops like to use, and one of them is social media. Cops look for Scott Cat.
Why would there
on
be,
Facebook.
And on Facebook,
seems
they
a
saw
little
Scott
coincidental
Cat's
that there's some security people that are around him at all times,
Exactly
as
what
he's
he
walking
was
around.
in the orange vest. Suddenly, Detective Martin had the entire cat family sort of at bay.
I haven't been going live in a while.
It gave you guys up.
Not even a little bit.
They go back and look at more video and they find Scott Cat buying painter's mask. So at that point, they've got it all.
A man and his 2 children are now in custody tonight.
It wasn't until they took the Katzes into custody that the police really realized how horrible a father Scott was.
Abby called and she was yelling at me. I'm in jail and I need $10,000 to get me out of here. Get me out of here right now. And I said, you have to get that money from your father. She says, he's the reason I'm in jail.
Me too.
CalSheet is available nationwide and lets you live trade against others on anything, right from your phone.
Doing?
And that will probably be easier for you.
What are we here?
have giant wide
With me.
Let me see if I can pull up the CalSheet app. Dang it, not the time travel app again.
Former French minister Lang resigned
Hall of Fame
from Arab World Institution after Epstein
Not that time travel.
correspondence revealed.
on anything.
Okay, that's a minister.
Yeah, well, Roberts, Virginia Roberts mentioned the prime minister in her book. Not by name, but that he was a prime
And
minister.
to know that these, that's why I'm saying, like, you don't know what these people are teaching in these.
And especially from other countries, because their customs are sicko in other countries.
Our customs are sicko in the United States, it's irritating.
Yeah.
You know,
I
I mean,
mean, they're,
Now I'm getting the lay of the land.
yeah, so are some of these United States people, obviously, because they're just as bad. They're all in cahoots with each other, all these countries, all these people, they're all in cahoots. not just one country, like how, you know,
I think you might have brought the wrong.
Israeli people can say, oh, those United States people. No, like everybody is saying, oh my God, everybody is involved in this. There's not just
We
one
got 10
country.
people in the building.
All countries, all powerful people. It's just anybody that had the money, that's where they're getting the money, because they're trafficking people. I mean,
And that's what they're doing. They're covering for everybody else, and that's how these countries are getting money and
they're bribing each other.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a bunch of blackmail
And then Trump with all his tariffs, oh, sure.
November 9th.
Oh, yeah. Blackmail and everything else going on.
The cats apart.
You can't tell me he's not doing that because he has something, he doesn't have something on all these other people.
They have no idea that Scott and Hayden were planning to
The
do a
statement
robbery.
announcing Jeffrey Epstein's death emerges from files, but it's dated a day before he killed himself.
Shortly after that.
Isn't that something?
Out of the apartment, and detectives were able to take him into custody.
A federal statement announcing Jeffrey Epstein's death has surfaced.
They
In
say
newly
he was
released
arrested
Justice
for bank
Department
robbery.
files,
And
but it
Scott
carries a
looks
date
at the
that
house
appears
and
to
says,
precede
which one?
the moment he was officially found dead.
We then went inside the apartment, arrested Hayden without incident.
We got 15 in the building.
Something.
And you're surrounded by police officers,
15 like.
guns, weapons. My world came crashing down at that point.
What a wild story this is. The 50-year-old Scott Katz.
15 like in the building.
What is it like to see your son associated with that?
Horrible, how can I wrap my brain around this?
It was so unbelievable.
I can't believe I live in a world where a 15-minute halftime performance causes more outrage than the Epstein files.
So that you didn't have to see this.
The police get a search warrant and they go to their residence and they were absolutely shocked based on what they found.
We found some bank straps. A bank strap is a little paper strap.
Did you ever watch the
that's wrapped
2020
around a certain
where
quantity of money.
these
Apparently
women
they
were
just
being
pulled
killed
cash out of those bank
and
straps, and when the cash was
by a
gone,
guy
they
who
threw the
would
bank
go
straps
into
away.
their
They
homes
find the
at
cash.
night.
$100,000. There's
Come to find out, it was the head of what the Canadian,
Incredibly, they
military.
also found a sheet
did
of
you ever
paper,
see that one?
which was the
Yeah.
script that
And then
Scott
when
had
they
written out
searched
for
his
Hayden
home,
to
he had
say,
a trunk.
We
with
got
all
5
these
in the
pictures
building.
everywhere.
Everyone
There's
like
pictures
and
pictures
please
of him wearing
subscribe.
underwear.
That's freaking nasty.
Oh, yes, and this guy was highly respected. I mean, he was the head top
NIPAX or GE
military
plus
official.
or
Oh, didn't he resign? I think I did see that.
And then they
I think I did
went-
see that, and then he resigned. Did he resign or something?
But
No, they
now,
caught
as
on
the
to him
Scott
because,
question, they
the
want
last
to
girl
know
that he
from the
killed,
professor,
they found
police
tire
history of
tracks,
all. Why would Scott
in the
risk
snow.
his own kids?
And the tires happened to be different treads on them. And, somebody had mentioned the color of the truck.
I'm dog.
And he happened to have a truck like that, so they were stopping people randomly. And they happened to stop him, and they saw the tires were different. And they brought him in, they talked to him, and, tried to put the guy at ease, and
Yeah.
then, they finally said, you gotta come clean, and then he told them.
He waived his right to counsel.
No, that
And he just
that,
told investigators exactly what happened.
journalist that her mom went missing, they're saying that she had a list of the Epstein clients.
See, and I think it has something to do with not a kidnapping, just nothing. It's gotta be a story that she had information on or something she was gonna.
Yeah,
What
she
do-
said that the lady
what do you
that
think
killed
about the
herself,
Epstein
that they
files there,
killed herself,
guys?
that they gave her a list
Uh-huh,
of the clients.
Magnitude.
Virginia Roberts.
Yes,
This was all.
gave her a list of the clients, and now, and they're saying, like, it's almost
now
like
they
one
want
out.
What do you
Yeah.
think about all this stuff that's coming
They're
out?
not saying that's what it is, but people are coming out and saying this is what's going on.
What do you think about the Epstein files and the shit
She
that's
is a
coming out?
journalist of any kind. She has to have something that they want or don't want her to announce.
He was the only person that could take care of him.
Yes,
They would do anything for him.
Going through
the
that
Epstein
kind of very
files.
segregated kind of grieving puts them more at risk to future manipulations from that individual.
What do you
who
think
now
about
controls them psychologically, physically, financially.
Tell me how the first time went down. You sat around the dinner table and said, let's go around the bank or I guess.
Oprah,
Friday night.
Oprah is more than likely responsible.
Hey, are you adding that in? No, don't add that in.
Scott's
We don't
on
know
board
nothing.
where that he was completely
Yeah, you don't wanna
responsible
talk
for
about that
manipulating
on the
children.
air, honey.
It was all my manipulation of the two of them and her, and we got into this whole.
Yeah, we don't want that, we don't, that's, no, that's just something that you want to keep between us talking about it.
Yeah, those are our thoughts
So badly that they choose
and
wrong
our
instead of right.
opinions.
Not so much because they're evildoers, but because they loved their father. And he took advantage of that unconditional love. He doesn't know anything about unconditional love. He loves Scott.
We had some
Scott was
pizza.
the first one that we interviewed. And then we interviewed Hayden.
Okay, Hayden, we'll start.
When Hayden was initially approached by law enforcement, he
Jackson.
said he didn't want to talk to them.
What are you growling out at them, mister?
Did your father give you any advice?
He's growling.
But after having a conversation with his father, Scott, he then decided to tell them the truth. It's a great example of how much control Scott has over Hayden.
Oh, poor dear.
Is anybody forcing you to do this? You're doing this on your own? Yes. Because you want to cooperate, is that right? Yeah.
How did it feel to confess?
To be honest with you, I was still full of some pride. I was still full of some arrogance.
Oh, so you felt good about it.
You guys wanna eat, huh?
Not surprising he feels that
Would
way.
you like
For-
chocolate
sounds
pie? Oh, did you know that?
His self-esteem.
Just, what is her name, Maxwell? She's testifying on Monday. Did you know that in front of the Congress?
She's not gonna say anything. She'll take the fifth. She'll, maybe, she'll take the fifth.
When you think about
Well,
it,
you
the
know what you
point
think.
here is that Hayden
She'll take the
does
fifth.
Sorry, everybody's gonna have popcorn watching it.
She definitely,
We're watching it while
as far as like
working.
what's looked for in a bank,
If Bill Clinton and
no, I mean.
Hillary
I
Clinton.
think Bill Clinton will come out and spill the beans.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And I think Hillary Clinton will spill the beans because she's had enough of Trump.
Yeah.
Would help you all?
Yeah. I mean, that's all I needed. But one of them, there was a girl that was, she thought she was gonna die. And, we felt bad about that,
We got
And
19.
if I were the two of them, I'd be scared to death that something was gonna happen.
Oh, yeah, they're probably keep security around them.
No, I haven't.
It's all over their faces. You can only imagine what kind of fear they must have felt.
You may think that Scott Capp manipulated and used his own children to rob banks.
I was at your dinner
He
once tonight.
doesn't.
I'm sorry.
Got your own dinner and walk away. You did something wrong.
See, this is what we have to put up with every day. Every day. Huh. We put up with this every day.
manipulating their children
And we
into
keep our
robbing
silence.
banks was bad. Well, wait till you see what happens
sort of.
now that it's been caught.
Chick-fil-A. Every sleep
Trust calls France's raid on X's Paris office a political attack. The French government fires back, maybe that logic flies on some island, it doesn't fly in France.
Yeah, and I think everything's closing in on Trump. He sees everybody else getting caught.
Yeah, I'm sure he's feeling the pressure.
And now that the Democrats are winning a little bit more every day, it's like, oh God.
Oh, Apple CEO Tim Cook posts selfie with Bad Bunny. So Apple CEO just, it's not with Trump.
Uh-oh.
Is this what you were eating?
You hear of bank robberies every day,
These are bad, Barbie bandits.
and there are a dime a dozen. But it is
What do we
very
got here?
rare that you get to hear of a father reeling in his own
Yeah.
children from banks.
Yeah, that's right.
A man and his two children accused of robbing banks.
They break in, family affair, on the family. Family that robs together stays together.
There we go. Who's ready to eat?
Say that was you.
Who's ready to eat? Here we go.
I can kind of see some of the same thing with this particular story. Having such an ordinary looking, normal family turn into bank robbers, waving pistols and driving getaway cars.
And you're asking them to do time for you. It says it right here. What do you?
I talked myself into robbing banks, it's robbing banks.
China made child molestation punishable by execution.
Started talking about the robbery.
Should be that everywhere.
Yeah, should be.
When you started talking about robberies in the United States.
What did U.S. get only,
You get a slap on the wrist and send back out.
oh hell no.
Stop rob banks there too.
Okay, I'm just trying to think about the first one.
We had a big chalkboard in there, and he was writing on the chalkboard.
First federal things along.
Bank robbery 1 in Oregon.
Dang.
Q was
Well, I
another
think we're
one.
gonna have to get you a new bowl.
Bank robbery 2.
Get you one like that, though.
Wow. Why did someone do that? And he had a guilty heart.
I think that's all about going to help him. In his mind, he's gonna come clean and he's gonna end up with less of a sentence.
And that one, same thing, some sort of cover with a painter's mask, a hat, and sunglasses.
Thank you.
The painter's mask thing is pretty consistent. It was with me because of my goatee and
Not only is he confessing to the crimes that they're aware of, but he's now confessing to others that they didn't even know about.
Starting off, believe it or not, in the same vein for Scott Cass's dad retired.
The newspaper printed a classic grainy photo of the
Done?
robber standing in front of the
You
temple.
done?
Scott, I saw it in the newspaper.
And I said, oh, son, if I didn't know better, I'd say that was you. And he grabbed the paper from me, and he looked at that, and he remembered so vividly what he said. Yeah, that's kind of, and that was it, no more conversation.
And he had no idea that he was doing this Oregon and then he was doing
I swear to God.
I got my feeling on that one.
If I'm surprised about anything, the fact that he was able to remain undetected. You would think that someone in his hometown would have known.
His first 5 were in Oregon.
How many were those?
Now you want,
Did either Hayden or Addie.
Thanks. I try to keep
that?
good care of them.
Now having about everything also. Scott Capp leaves the interrogation room and the next person
seeing is Abby. She's also under arrest. And the first thing she sees in that interrogation room is this whiteboard with the list of all the banks that her father robbed in Oregon.
I saw on the whiteboard that he had wrote out some things, but I'm sure it was more than that.
It struck her the enormity of what her father had done and what he had persuaded her to be a part of.
You know, he's always been that for me. He's been the only person that I have. So it was just like, okay, almost, you know.
And even then, she says to the investigators, he's my dad, and I love him.
How's your dad deal with, I didn't know him until today, and he's a pretty good guy and everything. And he obviously good father. So we had a pretty normal and happy childhood.
Normal, everyday,
What's up?
Despite
How
the
are you?
tremendous things that a parent can do to a child, in so many circumstances, that child will still find a reason to believe in that parent and to make an excuse for that parent no matter what.
I've trusted him my whole life. You know, so in the position that I was put in, it was more like, why?
Hey, you?
That if you would tell them that they would do it themselves and get arrested.
What did you
If there
do
was a victim
today?
in a group of bad guys, she would be a victim.
He didn't oppose her initially. He used Hayden to convince Abby to going along with the plan to rob banks.
What exactly did he ask you to do to them?
Just drive.
Well, when you say drive, you
Like, get away.
the getaway car?
Yeah.
Anything else?
I think,
She's being made to believe, it's nothing, we're just driving the car, you know?
Should I leave the pizzas out? No. The nuggets and the chicken, probably done. Are we all done eating?
What anyone
Done.
knows who follows
Okay.
crime and justice is that you can just be a passenger
hi.
in a getaway car and still be equally responsible to anyone who's inside that bank.
Did it seem like Abby was comfortable?
I really don't want to go home.
Absolutely not. I know that it was only the influence of me and my father that pushed Abby to that.
I don't think anybody.
You love Nana's house so much?
Your two children involved in
Huh?
that.
You love Nana's house so much?
With the stuff going on with me, I'd rather stay here just to be safe.
So what do you think of Nana's house?
Small but homey.
Dad would get hurt,
Yeah.
or Hayden would get hurt, or he might hurt someone.
A little bit smaller than the other
Better than what he
house.
said about my house.
I don't think they would hurt anyone, and I don't think anyone would hurt them, but.
What?
So that's better than what he said about my house.
What'd you say about Mom's house?
Basically, for you, that you're gonna have some legal consequences.
No, no, it's not.
I said, but didn't I say small?
Yeah.
Deep
This is
prison
small.
sentences. At the same time, Scott.
You say homey.
He's trying to get
He
them
said
to
it
do
was
more
small.
time so that he can do less
Well,
time.
he meant homey though, right?
No, he didn't.
This is your letter to you.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe I can't say anything right. Or, you know.
Words.
They don't want
People.
They go my
Shape
ego.
not just who we are, but who they are as well. With loved ones who face Alzheimer's disease, our Team USA athletes want to shine a light on Kasama, an anti-amyloid treatment for early symptomatic Alzheimer's disease proven to slow the progression of the disease. Kasama can cause amyloid
I'd rather
beta
be with
abnormalities or
family,
ARIA, which is temporary
especially
bleeding and/or swelling in the brain. Your doctor may test for a gene that raises its risk.
that
However,
something
the
is
process
going on with
can
me.
be serious and fatal. Symptoms may include headache, confusion, dizziness, vision changes, nausea, difficulty walking, or seizures. Tell your doctor if you take medications to reduce blood clots. Do not take if you have a known allergen to Kisunla or any of its
I
ingredients.
know.
Serious infusion-related and allergic reactions can occur. These are not all the possible side effects. Call your doctor right away if you experience any side effects. There's a light within us all.
My biggest fear is falling out and my family not being there.
I would always be there. Look at Arlo.
What's he doing? Oh, he's gotta go out?
But your cold neck doesn't pop the
Oh, I ate my dinner, now I gotta poop it out. Mom, I gotta take a poop. Hey, Bob. Alright, let me come back and see if you're still listening to me.
What's the difference between filing online and filing with your local Liberty Tax?
What's going on, Arlo?
Personalized support.
From a tax
I
pro.
got that too.
Try remote or in-person tax prep today. Liberty Tax, your trusted tax experts for life.
Now, they're only indicted for their second robbery in Texas. That
Oh my god, I got so much food now left over.
And it's facing 5 to 99 years in prison. Texas, like most states, has an
Yeah,
impossible
why don't
liability.
you?
If you intended to be part of the robbery, you can be charged.
Oh, Green
with
Day
that
is
same
also gonna
crime
be playing
as
at
the
the,
person
with Bad
who
Bunny.
sent it.
Who else is?
Now, these are
Green
these are
Day.
middle-class families.
I've been having like horrible night terrors, like
Completely changed.
I've
About
never
what?
thought about jail or any of the
Not
repercussions from walking to the bank. This
just
has been
having
life shattering for me.
Nothing.
Like,
things
You haven't made tears, what do you have to make tears about? Nothing.
having things just happen.
Like what?
Yeah, that's hard to
Like what?
deal with.
And that's why you wanna be with your family?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's 2013, and I sit down with Scott Cat for a series of
Come on,
interviews
guys.
in 2020 while he's
Is
away on
Jackson
fun.
out there? Is he still out there? He's on the bed.
He's like, this is the life.
How your
This
kids
is
got
the
involved.
life. There's love in Nana's house.
Is that a mistake? Is that
In
an
his glory.
error in judgment, or is that
I
just,
love Nana's house.
what is that?
Come on. Look at you. Look at you.
Especially my part.
Look at you
You're
too.
sacrificing your children
Look
for
at you,
your
what?
own
Look at you
needs.
too.
So are we looking at some sort of narcissistic
My head is
antisocial
getting the best of me so much that it's like
personality, maybe a combination of all
I
of
don't
those things.
wanna even like
When I went to interview them, Scott said I would only rob banks for my family.
He wants you to believe that everything he does is in the interest of the entire family unit. That is really a bunch of baloney. This was in his blood. This guy possesses an addict's brain and a sociopath's soul.
What would your mother have said about all this? It probably never would have happened if my mother was here.
What would Beth say, your first wife? What would she say about you dragging your kids into, as you said, your cesspool?
I'm really ashamed.
so guys, how is everyone doing?
You would expect that a father who's convinced his kids to join in a bank robbery would, after they get caught, say, look, I'll take the heat. And that's how he starts. If you were offered a deal where you had to spend 25, 30, 40 years in prison, in exchange for
He
both of
was
your kids,
annoying.
would you take it?
For them going free? Absolutely.
What about life in prison?
Sure.
As time goes on, he starts talking to them about what they can
Oh,
do.
there he is. There he is.
Three of them are locked up in
Come here, Jax.
Benton County Jail. They're all in the same cell
he's like, I gotta go. So I said,
Oh, it's getting hot out there? What, let's put Willow back inside, so we put Willow in and it's like, I'm not going back out. I'm not going anywhere.
Kids
Still hot out here?
so that he can do less of it.
Not too hot?
A month later,
Yep.
Too
I
hot?
speak to Scott again. This time I'm allowed to be face to face.
What's your beef?
Let's get through the soft belly.
This is your letter to Abby, by the way.
Let's get through soft
What
belly.
do you right here? You wrote this to Abby. As long as you, Abby, are ready to do some time, I think it will better my chance.
I had to trim up his little wee
Here
wee.
you weren't asking for it, since you
Yeah.
need time.
He was like,
Yeah,
what
I'm
are you
trying to-
doing?
I'm trying to get
Don't cut my
something-
wee wee.
I'm trying to get everybody something that they can live with.
You told me that you would be willing to spend life with
That's
this.
not what I'm doing. Come on.
That your kids, not
Nobody.
you got your kids involved in this. And
You
you're
gotta
asking
get
them to
putty.
do time for you.
Come
It
on,
says it
hurry
right
up.
here. I do believe that you doing prison time will be good for me, and I know that wasn't an easy choice for you.
Come on.
And that's what she said to me in the previous letter.
Come on.
She was willing to do that.
Wouldn't most parents say, I will take the entire
Oh.
family?
I would love to, but they have so much evidence on everybody that what
Come on. Let's
are
go.
we supposed to do?
Again, it seems like Scott is manipulating his kids and us. He encourages Abby to talk more about his addiction and his
We
drug
got
problem.
26.
Why does he do that? To gain sympathy.
What?
You tell your daughter. So if and when you do your interview, exaggerate about me. Tell them I led a dual life involving drugs, alcohol, and women, and we can act with them a little.
It was a joke.
Oh.
Joking around.
Yeah, they offer Tai
Everything
Chi
he was
here.
doing until he
So
said it
the
was
next
all
time they
for
have
the sake of
classes
himself,
start, I
for
think
his
I might
own
do a
image.
Tai Chi class.
He has done research on what would make them have a better story to sell. So.
They say
being
that's really good for
a
you.
drug addict,
Yeah, that's what I heard.
being an alcoholic, your audience will look at that and excuse it and maybe feel sorry for him.
You clearly told your kids to manipulate us,
And I-
just like you
Because he
manipulated
was
them.
getting
I want to
annoying.
get some sort of movement on my case. I was gonna do anything to get that.
I'm just so angry
Hey,
about
don't throw it
what
up in the
his
house.
dad did to his children. Angry as I am at Scott Tack, there was a moment I broke down in tears. And that is when, against all the rules, the sheriff allowed Hayden and Abby to see each other.
If history has taught us anything, it's not to root against the underdog. It pays to know what's coming. Every great leap began with a bold first step, and there's no shortage of second chances.
Scott's getting his haircut.
You don't stand down. You swing first. Kalshi, trade on faith.
Good morning.
So apparently Kid Rock tried to get like a country festival going. Yeah, and people are dropping out as the days are getting closer to it. Yeah, so Creed and Shinedown, they've already, and they're not even country serious, so what the hell is they talking about, a country festival?
He just thinks he's gonna get all these pro-Trumpers together. And now that they, that all of this is going down, they're like,
Yeah.
no.
Auto insurance. Okay. Any other ideas? Bundling your home and auto insurance for round-the-clock protection with Progressive. Okay, more ideas. Anything goes.
Sacrifice.
Good one. Okay, great.
Like how you don't have to sacrifice great coverage to save on insurance when you bundle home and auto with Progressive.
Iron bathtub.
Did you hear that, the 3 doors down Wade Singer passed away yesterday, guys?
We just
manita, my leg is so good now.
You gonna come with me?
Definitely.
Do you realize how amazing this is gonna be?
A serial bank robber who disturbingly recruited his own son and daughter to help him during a string of holdups has learned his fate.
Scott would have almost certainly been convicted at trial. He was facing up to 99 years.
He would have been convicted on all counts and got a maximum sentence. He did a very smart thing, taking a plea deal.
How do you plead the offense to, or you plead guilty freely and voluntarily? I hereby find you guilty of the offense of aggravated robbery, this person.
So Chastity Martinez just won Louisiana.
Potential life in prison. He was sentenced to 24 years
Democrat.
behind bars.
27 like
A reporter asked Scott about the impact that his actions have had on his kids, and he seems to get genuinely emotional.
They're pretty strong.
You know, and now all of a sudden he's not talking about that $2,000 check he supposedly
Oh, yeah.
voted that he was gonna give to everybody. It's like, that is so much bullshit. He would never give it.
Another thing too is the ICE people, they're saying they're not getting their paychecks, they're not getting anything.
Yeah, they haven't passed the budget yet.
Yeah, so they're all pissed.
Abby took a plea
People
deal,
are quitting.
5 years behind bars.
Yep. Wait till they turn on them.
For an aggravated robbery.
They ain't no people to be
is
messing
a
with,
good
so
deal for her. It's clear.
you
Well,
want
the
to
Democrats are saying that, you know, in order for them to go ahead and pass that budget for ICE, that they have to no more wear masks,
It breaks my
they
heart.
have to wear body cams, they
Ultimately,
have
I
to
wanna
reduce
send
the
my
amount of hardware that they're
Yeah.
carrying, that they should be like civil police, and that's all they
This will
should
not
carry.
happen between me and my sister.
And I agree with all of that,
Yeah, that's what they were before.
Forgive me.
so,
I think,
Why did everything change?
yeah.
the
And when they
possibility
passed the
of not-
budget, they didn't pass the budget for them to go out and kill Americans. So,
If your father-
I think, now the
What would you say?
Republicans are not in a position to say, no, we're not doing any of this anymore.
Right.
we
They're
got
like,
20
"Oh, yeah,
elections
we won't
in
get
the
a budget."
building.
Right.
So,
Well, and that's not what they wanted. That's not what ICE wanted. ICE wanted to go out there and do whatever they wanted to do because they're racist.
that's because,
And so I
what's her name, Nemi, or Nomi, or whatever her name is,
You know,
she allowed them to do that.
any of that.
that's what
She
they
gave
wanted.
them the okay to do whatever you have to do, break down doors,
Well, they
do
gave
whatever.
They gave
And no
a,
retaliation if you shoot somebody.
yeah, and they gave, they were like, you have to get this many people, you know, a limit of people a day. And that's why they were just grabbing whoever.
Situation. And there's just nothing we can do for each other, you know, I feel like I can't help.
And they wanted to cover their faces because they knew they were doing wrong.
Sure.
Drink
They
quick.
said they were on social media,
Mayor,
and then they're saying they want their faces covered because with social media, people will be able to tell who they are. Well, they can tell who the police are too.
Mayor,
So
drink
what, they
please.
should be able to tell.
Yeah, they're very.
Oh. Okay. Sorry, Ann.
Just a little bit.
Stop itching your head, bud.
Come on.
So you may notice something's
I
happening.
need to get your bottle.
Sheriff Troy Nels makes this unprecedented gesture.
Drinking a lot.
He's allowing
Are
Abby
you thirsty?
and Hayden to meet. This just doesn't happen. So, with the help of the sheriffs,
Thirsty?
we asked if we might be able
I'm
to,
concerned.
bring
Stop
Hayden
being
up.
concerned. Don't ask about what. They'll tell you the same thing he's been telling you.
Like that.
My nail isn't growing.
Going
Oh,
on.
yes. Honey, it's gotta heal first to the skin, and then it'll grow.
How long has it been
Oh
since
my
you've seen her?
goodness.
Since I talked to him, a year.
Rules are strict. Hayden is brought in shackled hands and feet, and the rules say no touching. But Hayden and Abby just can't seem to help themselves.
You doing okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just happy to see you.
No, me too. I mean, I'm sorry, okay?
I don't blame you for anything. Just know that I love
Yeah.
you forever.
YouTube has been
I don't blame you
crazy
for
with the views.
nothing. And I want you to know that.
Yeah.
We can see the future now.
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay. We'll get to be normal brother and sister again. I love you. Can I give him a hug? No?
It's gonna be a long time until I see you.
I know.
I know I can take care
The
of
sound effects my body makes when I do literally anything.
Son from the sheriff, we can hug.
Come on, hon. Put your hand up. Your hinges are squeaking. It's no more joints, it's hinges.
It could be 10 years before they see each other. And if you listen closely,
It's
that's the
true.
sound of months without their hearts beating.
When I heard that heartbeat, I said to
Yeah.
my side, please, please, somehow
Good.
let
I'm
them
good.
move ahead
How are you?
and break the chains of that father.
How do
and
I
live to have
get
happy lives.
unshadow banned? I don't know.
When they asked me, is it okay for Abigail to hug her brother Hayden, I felt, why not? She needed that. They were kind of desperate souls there at that point in time.
I don't want
We had pizza, chicken nuggets, and other good stuff.
Happy I love you too. See you soon.
Allowing them to touch and hug that
Yep.
way, I felt was in many ways the beginning of some sort of healing. There is a life thread between those two kids and even between the two kids and their father still.
You know how a lot of people see a program on television, they go, oh, this is sad, and then they forget about it? That's not what happened.
Turns out a 2020 viewer who actually works at the jailhouse saw the program.
Tonight on 2020, the unbelievable story of a father who turned his own kids into hardcore criminals.
Saw Abby and decided to open up
I'm better
at her house to her, taking her in
than
after her sentence was up.
a soccer game.
This is your new house.
Fairy tale ending, right? Not quite.
To buy or not to buy? That is their question. And nobody knows shoppers better than Shopify. The undisputed, undefeated checkout champion of the world. Businesses that want to win, they got Shopify.
All they want is Sheba.
Now discover fuller, plumper looking lips without the filler. New Rock Lip Volumizer, developed with dermatologists and cosmetic surgeons. Inspired by lip injections, this non-invasive treatment features hyaluronic acid and a collagen peptide. In minutes, 90% saw visibly fuller, plumper lips, and in just 1 week, 94% saw a dramatic boost in lip volume. It's clinically proven. New Rock Lip Volumizer.
29 likes.
Just results.
Davis Gainesville Chevrolet is now Davis Gainesville Chevrolet GMC. That's right, Coach. Gainesville Chevy has just signed Gainesville GMC. At Davis Gainesville Chevy GMC, you will find a better deal on a new truck. New Chevy Silverado or GMC Sierra, your choice, just $279 a month. Plus, we'll chump any price anywhere in Florida, Georgia, or Alabama. See you soon at GainesvilleChevyGMC.com.
Let me tell you something about the prison system. You do not want to end up in a Texas prison. The temperatures go up over 100. When they say hard time, they mean hard time.
After their sentencing, Scott and Hayden are shipped off to a Texas state prison. And Abby was almost sent to state prison as well.
But then, in a real act of mercy, Fort Bend County Sheriff Nels did something pretty incredible. He arranged for Abby to stay in the local jail.
I just feel that she's more of a victim in this. And I'm gonna do my part to try to help see her become a productive member of society.
So this was a really good break for Abby Cat, not to have to go to state prison and deal with hardened criminals.
Did she care? No.
We had her enrolled in the GED program. She was learning how to sew. We were doing everything we could to set her up for success. It takes a little bit of time too to learn this stuff.
Yeah, but I learned very fast. And we get a lot done in here.
I don't think it's every day that you see a sheriff intervene and say, listen, have some mercy here.
Can I check your work?
To go out on a limb for a double bank robbery, that never happens.
So here's a second.
We'll hear this song on the 24th.
And I think
So make me proud.
Good luck.
Very well.
I've been here for just over 2.5 years. Since the last time you saw me, a lot has changed. Emotionally, I'm doing a little bit better. And I have become a better and stronger person in here.
Abby apparently had no visitors while she was in jail. But her aunt and grandmother traveled from Oregon to the jail in Texas to visit Abby, and that's the first time they have seen her in 3 years.
It was so emotional seeing Abby.
So,
So much hope for her. All I could do was just give her a big hug and tell her.
are you excited for the halftime show tonight, folks?
This visit is also a cause for celebration because Abby learned that she got parole. That means
Or don't you care for it?
in just a few months.
You know how lucky you are?
You've been given an opportunity here that many others don't ever get to start a new life.
I'm watching Big Bad
Abby's
Bunny.
new life on the outside is going to start with a woman she met on the inside. A volunteer
Oh
celebrity.
no, it's just Bad Bunny.
And Andrew's like, I'm not gonna watch him because he's wearing a dress. I said,
Yeah, he is.
I said, who cares if he wears a dress? If he likes it and he feels comfortable in it, then that's,
Yeah, he
that's
said
up
that's
to
what he
him.
was gonna wear.
He's probably pissing off a lot of people
Yeah.
doing that, so let him do it.
Becomes very emotional about it. And she was open enough to try to give
Um,
a second chance.
So, does anyone know any of Bad Bunny songs?
Got me in jail for this, and I just
Spanish.
God put
Put a drill in
that
Spanish.
song on for Abby.
I'm gonna pretend I know them.
I'm gonna sing along with them.
Driving a
Yes.
getaway car.
I'm gonna make up my own words.
And I have the Spanish words across the subtitles.
I know what he's trying to say.
I said, how would you feel
Yes.
about having someone at church that would be willing to
Hopefully.
when you got out?
Did you brush up on your Spanish lessons?
No.
Oh, then you're not gonna know.
And she said, oh, I would love that.
Yeah, and then they don't wanna They don't wanna televise
For
the Hillary's,
volunteer sewing
the
teachers at the
Republicans.
county jail.
I know,
They
I
don't wanna
know,
televise that.
yeah. And they're saying, yeah, it should be televised. Put us out there, front and
Put
center.
yourself out there. Abigail, just incredible. Not anyone would just do that. It's an amazing story.
Green Day.
That will be released today.
I grew up with Green Day. I think we all did here. What is your favorite Green Day song?
I walked her out of the facility and told her, you have a second chance. I believe I even told her not to let me down. I put myself out there for her, like several other people did as well. I gave her my phone number, said, Abby, call me anytime.
Great, I'm ready to go.
It was the first day of the rest of her life. She had people who really cared about her. She had a plan to go to college. She really wanted to do the right thing.
Boulevard of Broken Dreams is a good one.
The idea that Susie took the
I
liberty
like that song.
with that.
Finally.
Abby, this is your new house. And here's your
Does he
room.
sing Bad Bunny sings Peter Cottontail?
It's not uncommon for people like Abby to get out of jail and in a short period of time stumble.
Abby did well as a good from jail, and then I think her demons started to creep in.
Abby's
Oh my
future
God.
was so
Just
bright.
like the size of that.
Didn't work out that way at all. And I
Watch
could
out for those
swear
claws.
that her father,
Like,
Scott Katz,
and the claws come up.
Yeah. Come a little closer, buddy.
Bend down and get a closer look.
Get presidential savings now during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event at Jenkins Hyundai of Leesburg. Lease a new 2025 Hyundai Elantra for $239 a month for 36 months. Or finance with APR rates as low as 1.99% for 48 months. Or drive a new 2025 Hyundai Venue SE lease for $229 a month for 36 months. Presidential
Really?
savings now at Jenkins Hyundai of
Yes.
Leesburg.
I have to ask the audience.
You guys make me happy.
Every week somebody's in my face talking about Bernie Mac, you can't say this. What you looking at? What you looking at? Oh, come on, America. Y'all see me every week. I told you, television was not gonna change. I'm still Bernie Mac.
Everybody know what time it is?
Please, Lord, don't let our house blow up.
We're in a two-time marathon. You have been on your vacation.
Crack my culture.
We got 31 in the building.
Somebody's in my face talking about Bernie Mac, you can't say this. What you looking at? What you looking at? Watch out now. Oh, come on, America. Y'all see me every week. See me all that?
You too. What are you doing for the rest of the day?
So you gonna see the section because the first one's gonna knock you out. I told you television was not gonna change. And that's I'm still Bernie Mac.
It's been years since I last seen Abby, and the last time we saw her, we thought that things were looking up. Well, it didn't turn out that way.
The last time we saw Abby, she was walking into a loving home with everything mapped out for her to start all over again.
Take me back to 2015. What was it like living with Susie?
It was.
We got 32 likes in the building.
Some areas, in other areas, it was so different.
What was different about it?
Some of the rules And,
Just came from jail. Could any rules be any worse than the jail?
right, but, I didn't want any rules.
Our number one requirement was that she attend church on Sunday.
You getting that on you for another couple of hours?
Until 10 o'clock, because you're gonna have to get some homework done. On the weekends, you need to be home by midnight. Those were our rules. And she just started not coming home at all at night, or coming home at 2 or 3 in the morning.
My problem was is that the only people that I knew were the people I had met in the jail. And I'm bored. I need someone to hang out with, and slowly that kind of takes you down the wrong path.
Where did this wrong path lead you?
You know, maybe there was a little drugs involved here and there. Just the ripping and running.
After Abby was not coming home for several days on end, we told her we would change the locks if she didn't come home, but she didn't. So we changed the locks.
I would say in the end, I just left.
And it was really hard. I really considered Abby to be the daughter of my heart. We let her see a family that cared for each other, that didn't rob banks. But it just seems like the more I reflect on it, I feel like she just wasn't ready for it.
People think leaving prison, hallelujah, you're out, you're free, it's a new life, but people don't understand that's a whole different set of challenges trying to reintegrate back into society.
Abby ends up in Laredo, Texas. She gets a job driving a pilot car for wide loads.
Laredo's a border town, 150 miles south of San Antonio. Thousands upon thousands of trucks go by there every day.
And that's where you met Ricardo Gonzalez, right? Little eye roll there.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm just gonna say he's just not a good person.
When you look at Ricardo's rap sheet, which is really quite long, one after another arrest, he's got convictions for theft, aggravated robbery,
so-
terroristic threat of the family.
We all hung out and partied and,
Can I ask what that means? Because I'm
Um,
what that means anymore.
partied.
does anyone know if Duck Dynasty is still going?
And, you know, some weed, stuff like that. Whatever. Don't have another choice. You know, that's kind of how I felt. Oh, I don't have another choice. We'll see where this goes.
Where did it go?
Jail.
It's 1:30 a.m. in August 2016, and Abby goes with Ricardo Gonzalez to a Stripes gas station in Laredo.
I was high, passed out. I had parked at the Stripes while he was going to put gas in the car, and I ended up falling asleep right away.
What happens?
Next thing I was woken up by the police knocking on my window, pulled me out of the car and onto the ground,
Yeah.
and handcuffed me.
Mario.
Do you realize that he's over here robbing people in the store? And I said, no, I didn't realize that. I'm sorry.
She ends up in the car with a guy who allegedly holds somebody at gunpoint.
Well, that's clearly a parole violation. Clearly, she's back in trouble again. Come on. Wow. Deja vu. All over again.
Ricardo pleads not
I
guilty.
feel like all my muscle in my shoulders
Scheduled this fall.
are
Abby
like atrophying,
is never indicted.
and I'm not doing anything
30 years old,
However, she has
I'm not doing anything different though.
It doesn't matter, your body changes, that's a question to ask your followers. When you start getting older, do you start noticing a change? And ask what the changes do they notice?
And you had promised him you'd stay on track. Did that go through your mind?
Of course. And not just him, but everybody that was involved. And myself too. I was disappointed in myself just as much as everybody else was disappointed in me. But it's always better to be in jail than it is to be dead.
Did you ever think growing up that that's the kind of thing that you would say to yourself in your head? It's better to be in jail than being dead.
We got 5 in the building. We're doing it. We're having
What
it.
happened was reality. It's not an easy fix, but going back to a behavior that is inappropriate is really just part of the long healing process.
The person was set all of this in motion, Scott Cat declined to do another interview with us. But Abby says that she has visited him and still forgives him.
Don't
I
jump into
sometimes
water.
I blame myself more than him.
To go on a bag heist.
I know he loves me. I know he loves me as his daughter. It's hard sometimes
Get it
to
up.
forget what happened.
How can you think about it?
Every day. Both of them every day. I'm definitely waiting on them to get out.
If you could send a message to Hayden, what would you say?
I love you. No, just I love you. Waiting on him to come home.
This guy here, he gets those cast iron
Waiting on him
pans.
to come home.
He finds them everywhere, and then he, if they've got cracks in them, he turns them into what are those flipper things?
Just worried about him. Because he's really
Lobster.
strong.
We got 33 in the building.
Oh, lost her.
Life out here is just different.
I'm talking, but, oh, lost her. The reception's gone.
I got that internet
Connection.
This is our nap time here in the dogs pass out after they eat and they sleep for over 10 minutes.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Now you're talking. You're the best dad in the whole world.
Yes, I know.
So, did you guys have dinner yet? And if so, what did you have for dinner?
Nothing else like being a WWE superstar.
Should I respond to you? I had chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
And chocolate pie for dessert.
Just get rid of it. You and everyone else looking more holistic.
I try to respond to him, he never responds back.
Yes. Keep it together.
Feeling he doesn't want to hear from you.
Yeah, he doesn't care what I have to say. I was asking you, Mom. Jack,
Do you realize how amazing this is?
Jack's here.
I can't feel my windpipe very well.
I can't feel mine either.
I can't feel my teeth. My nail is not growing. I think I severed my spinal cord. My skull is, there's something wrong with my skull.
I need blood
I
work.
think my gums are messed up. My teeth, they're not right.
I need blood work.
My bones are falling apart. Oh, my joints, my arm joints. I can't feel my hands. Is that Andrew?
I don't.
Are we becoming
I'm
obsessive compulsive again?
Go away.
I'm
Go away.
saying that stuff because
Obsessive compulsive.
I don't know what's going on, Beth.
Yeah, I know what it is. It's called obsessive compulsive.
Hi.
Great, actually, no, I mean, last time we spoke, almost 6 years ago, you said that you expected prison to be as close to hell on earth as anything you can imagine.
Yes, he
Doesn't
is.
seem like it's been that.
Not at all. I came in here very lost, very broken. Found a piece I was missing. I found faith in Christ. I feel more free and I feel more alive in here than I did out in the world. And I see now that I was basically the walking dead out there.
You know, in many ways, your father was with you but abandoned you. Still, the last time we spoke, you were pretty forgiving of him. Do you feel the same way now?
I do. You know, I think that he did the best job with me and Abby that he could. He lost his way, that's for sure.
Have you been in contact with him?
Usually every week, through our letters.
What do you talk about?
I think that he's found the same faith and redemption that I have here as well.
Do you really think he's changed?
I do.
What about Abby?
So,
Have you kept up with your sister?
No, I don't hear from Abby as much
what
as
is
I'd
your
like, but I love her so much.
favorite Super
I
Bowl
can't wait to show her
tradition?
what these 6 years have meant to me.
Do you think that Abby can turn her life around?
Absolutely. The best thing that we have right now is we're both young, and we've learned huge, life-shattering lessons at a young age. I really feel like it's put us ahead of our peers.
You feel like you're ahead of your peers?
Absolutely. So in the next 3 years, I'll be going home, and I can't wait for it. I'm going to attack life with everything I got.
As for Abby's future, there's big news in her life. She's now 25 years old, and she went to work in a fish processing plant. There, she met her now boyfriend, Trenzel, and they're now expecting a baby.
Buffalo wings. I had a little bit of those for dinner tonight.
Pregnant currently with my first child. Everything changes once you find out you're pregnant. You can't be selfish anymore, that's for sure.
I think she's gonna be a very wonderful mother. So easy, probably.
I don't go to the store to buy myself things anymore. I go to the store to buy him things, and that feels so awesome. That's cool.
We had a chance to reunite Abby with the sheriff who helped her years ago.
I just want to see a bright future for you.
I just want to tell you, I thank you for everything that I've done. Obviously, I let a lot of people down. I apologize to you for embarrassing to you. I learned from it all, and I came out a stronger woman, and I thank you for believing in me then and believing in me now.
Abby's aunt has invited Abby to live with her once her baby's born. You seem to have had so many chances, right? With Sheriff Nels, with Susie. What makes you think it's going to actually be different this time?
My son, in my relationship.
34, like,
Those are two things I can't lose.
Your butt, my
You
baby.
think the stakes are too high this time?
Yeah, I have two.
Uh-oh.
There's two people that need me. You
Stop
start to
picking
put
at your
your
ear.
life into perspective and like the person you are,
right
the
here.
people you want to be around.
Now it's your ear.
No,
We just have
Now
our
it's
son, and he's
finger,
gonna be
ear,
with us, and that's
face, your.
behind. Behind here.
Lighting up our world.
You
Words,
better pay attention to your stuff.
people,
You were working.
shaping not just who we
Look
are,
to
You
it.
can't work and complain at the same time.
with loved ones who faced Alzheimer's disease, our Team USA athletes want to shine a light on Kisamla, an anti-amyloid treatment for early symptomatic Alzheimer's disease.
What's your favorite flower, everyone?
Kisamla can cause amyloid-related imaging abnormalities, or ARIA, which is temporary bleeding and or swelling in the brain. Your doctor may test for a gene that raises its risk. ARIA doesn't usually cause symptoms, but can be serious and fatal. Symptoms may include headache, confusion, dizziness, vision changes, nausea, difficulty walking, or seizures. Tell your doctor if
Your
you take
butt's really
medications to
bothering
reduce
you.
blood clots. Do not take if you have a known allergy to Kisamla
Got
or
razor
if it's
burn on it.
Serious infusion-related and allergic reactions can occur. These are not all the possible side effects. Call your doctor right away if you experience any side effects. There's a light within us all. Visit Kisamla.com.
Your little butt, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay.
Kisamla may be
It's
right for you.
alright. It's like it's at the lowest of the daylight. It's at the lowest of the daylight. I don't like it.
Y'all see me every week. I told you, Tom, this was
family funds was taken from her
At
in the
middle
middle
age,
of
the
the
growth
night.
of a woman's hair on her legs slows
In an
down.
instant,
It takes her time to care for her newly acquired beard.
Oh, I
You know,
feel
we
like
followed
I,
this place for more than a decade, and we've never
I'm
been
sounding
able to
over
solve it.
here.
My daughter's nowhere to be found. You can't find your 3-year-old daughter? No.
Did you have anything to do with the death of your daughter? Not at all. Not at all.
There was this police interrogation, 14 hours in this room, and then the young father confesses.
It was just unthinkable. Something about that just, it was like, oh my God. Most of us say, I would never confess to something I didn't do. People would be surprised.
The family believes 100% in Kevin's innocence.
They were so focused on this young father that there were signs all over the neighborhood.
The same night Riley disappeared, there was a burglary at the house right across the street.
How could all of these signs be missed?
That's when things really get intense.
For the first time, we're now hearing from the FBI. They started the case all over again, and only then did we learn what really happened.
Truth is a broken heart.
Good.
It's like that one case with the
Drive safe, Mr. Rico.
little girl that went missing in Florida.
My first day as jailbird.
What was that little girl's name too that went missing? Wasn't her
For
name
one, I should not be here
Madeline?
at all.
Yeah, they said that they think
very
that
disappointed
they had
in
something to
myself.
do with that too. Because one of the pictures of the lady, like there were like 3 people that they saw in that
And
area.
that is when it
And
all
one of them
began.
looks like,
The journey through this
That's
is
well-
part of my life.
yeah.
I was the furthest person to do this to Riley. But yet here
And it's that, where they were, is that close to the Epstein Island?
Family, how they
I don't know.
living the dream, and they're all just shattered.
They were everywhere.
Dance it up, baby.
Kevin Fox is your all-American guy. A good union job as a painter.
Melissa and Kevin went to high school together. They met after a volleyball game. And she asked him out for a date.
We went to homecoming together, and we went to prom together.
They were high school sweethearts.
He's on the basketball team.